Folks, thanks for joining. Welcome to the do-it-yourself microchip diffuser and removal process. This should be able to cost you between $20 and $500 to deal with this and get it out of your system. All right, basically, you want to diffuse the workings of it. You should probably get make a lead room with asbestos in layers, and then I threw copper in there for goodness, and then a layer of clay and a layer of hemp. This way it's comforting on the inside. Get yourself a nice table and chair and stuff because you're going to sit in there for a while. Okay, and now basically there's going to be three kinds of chips. There's going to be the nano square that will lodge close to where it's inserted at, and it's a square and it's going to have little thorns in there, so it'll go in your system and then it'll stick someplace. Then there's a sphere that's just going to be free roaming around within your system. It could end up any place or no place or just continue to float around. And then there's also a cylindrical one that gets delivered in the syringe, probably with the vaccine, and it's going to stay right where the syringe was inserted to give you the vaccine. So, basically, what you want to do is you want to understand what kind of chip it is, and find out where the insertion point is, and then take it from there. And if it's a free roaming one, okay, or a spherical one, you're going to have a little issue. You're going to have to dig deep or search for it, okay? This is where you can get like a small magnet and wear that on your like wrists or ankles or around your knees or elbows, okay? And then it'll attract the chip if it's a free roaming one, and it'll end up in there someplace, or like at the top of your hand or the top of your foot, or it's like I said, the elbows or knee area, and you'll be able to locate it with that. Once you have the magnet there for a while, which will also cancel it out, you could do that with a metal detector. Okay, so basically, once you find out what kind of chip it is and where it is, from then on there, you're going to start a process. Right beforehand, you're going to start drinking a lot of vinegar to erode the chip, keep the acids down, because, and the coagulation of stuff, because it'll just, it'll give it a home, and you won't be able to get to it, and it won't be able to dislodge or come to you. Okay, and if it is in a main artery, because it's a roaming one, you're going to have to pinch it off once you find it, and then try to pinch it off in a way that you're not really compromising, slicing open major vein. Okay, and once it's located, you could get an X-Acto knife, clean the oil off the blades, and just cut the sucker out, and, like douse yourself with alcohol and clean it, put a Band-Aid or some tape and a napkin over it, and you're basically done. So it's a very simple process. I'm not getting elaborate here. I'm not trying to show off my art. I'm just trying to give you, a do-it-yourself way to look at this, because, look at Minority Report, what the guy had to go through to get his eyes switched out. We don't have to do that because we're at the basic baby step stages. So, this is just with a grain of salt. I'm just giving you the whole thinking process there. So happy-go-lucky. I hope you're not one of the people to get the chips. And if you are, now you know that, it's not the end of the world and you have options. Peace.